Good morning. My name is Hannah and I'm going to be one of your bus drivers today. I'm an incoming junior at the University of Miami, also known as the U, and I'm involved in a few things on campus. I'm involved in the women's ultimate frisbee team, the Camp Kesem chapter, and finally, but certainly not least, I am an incoming co-president of Hillel. I'm studying elementary and special education, and I'm really excited to take this trip with you today. So when I was a senior, I chose because of the academic opportunities, because of the Jewish community, and finally, the campus itself. Academically, I knew that the School of Education would give me great opportunities for teacher certification, individualized attention through small class sizes, and time in the elementary classroom, and that meant a lot to me. I also chose because I knew how big the Jewish population was, and that was really important to me. And then finally, I chose because of the campus. I was so excited to be in Miami, be in warm weather 24/7, and be so close to things like South Beach, Brickell, Coconut Grove, you name it. But then also to be on such a tight-knit campus that's so walkable and, to be blunt, beautiful. Like, one of my favorite things to do is to sit by the lake, have lunch with friends, study, relax, whatever it is, but just enjoy the beautiful campus. There are a few that can compare. So my Jewish life experience is really surrounded by Shabbat. I go to services every week at Hillel and always go to Shabbat dinner. And for Shabbat dinner, first of all, it's free. And second of all, it's most definitely better than dining hall food. So no complaints there from anyone, but it's really awesome because the room is almost always packed with Jewish students, with non-Jewish students, whatever it is. Everyone's just there to be together and enjoy the food. Beyond that, I'm at Hillel a lot just to study, to meet up with friends, to enjoy Pura Vida, as I explained before. But even if all of those things are not for you, something that's really cool about Hillel is we have something called the Student Leadership Forum, where even if you're not seeing programming that appeals to you, you can start your own events. You can start your own programming and organizations. And that's something that I've personally really enjoyed and that I've used to create really cool opportunities for my own Jewish experience and also for other organizations that I'm involved in on campus. Okay, so Leah and I chose the song Tel Aviv as our road trip song because it was a huge hit on a trip that we had the opportunity to go on together through Hillel. So this trip is called Cain's Perspective, and it was a trip of majority non-Jewish students. Leah and I were 2 of the 3 Jewish students on the trip, and basically we got to go to Israel all over, and we got to go to the West Bank to have really important discussions and see Israel from all different perspectives, from all different religions and political point of views. So I could talk on and on about the trip, but this song was a huge hit. Even though a majority of the bus did not speak Hebrew, did not understand Hebrew in the smallest, everyone loved this song, and we could always jam out on the bus together to it, even if people didn't directly know the words.
It's all about the U, baby. My name is Leah Cohen, and I'm going to be taking you through my experience at the University of Miami. I am a student athlete on the Sensations dance team, which has been one of the best experiences of my entire college career. Additionally, living in Miami is one of the best perks. You get to go to such cool places like Art Tech House and Art Basel Weekend. I've also met some lifelong friends that I will take with me throughout the rest of my life. Here's a fun picture of me with Representative Donna Shalala. I'm co-president of our campus's APAC chapter, and through that, Hillel has offered me incredible opportunities such as this unique trip to Israel, where we got to explore it through both a cultural and political lens. Both Jewish and non-Jewish students alike were able to learn more on the complex issues in the region. And the food was absolutely incredible. If you have any more questions about how amazing the U is, please reach out to me and go.
Hey everyone, my name is Leah Cohen. I am a rising junior at the U. I am a double major in finance and theater with minors in sustainable business and political science. A couple things I'm involved with on campus. I am a student athlete for the Sensations dance team. I am also a student employee for the Dean of Students office. And I'm involved with a couple other smaller organizations within the business school, including a professional business fraternity. And on top of it all, I'm going to be this year's co-president for CANPAC, which is our APAC. So I'm a South Florida native, and UM has always been on my list of schools to apply to, but it never necessarily was like at the top of my list. But as I was applying and kind of learning a little bit more about the schools, I noticed that UM kind of has a really unique environment, mainly because it's a medium-sized institution. So you kind of get sometimes that feel of like, oh, it's a big school, I don't necessarily know everyone, but it's not to the point where it's like such a big school that you really don't know anyone. So it's really nice because you can have those opportunities to get to know your peers really well, and also just academically, you can get great connections with your professors as well as administrators. Like, I'm friends with some of the deans of my school, which is kind of something that not a lot of like students can say at different universities. I really loved UM's pride. Our school spirit is unprecedented compared to other schools. I mean, our football team is infamous, and as a dancer for the dance team, I get to be on the football fields during games, which is really exciting, and you really feel the pride, and that's something that I truly considered when I was applying to schools, because you really do want to feel like you are going to a college. On top of it all, University of Miami is located in Miami. You know, we have amazing weather, which was something that I never really thought of before applying, but now that I am here, I'm so happy I did not go up north where it is freezing cold basically all year round, but down here, you know, we have beautiful weather, and it's just a great city and that I've grown up in, and now I'm getting to explore it from a college perspective. Though the school has so many benefits, obviously not every school is perfect. The one thing that I would say I would like to change about my school is that it's a very apolitical campus. So a lot of students aren't really interested in engaging with certain political issues, which obviously, you know, if you're not interested in that, then that's not a negative for you. But, you know, sometimes people are very complacent and don't necessarily want to have those hard conversations. And it's kind of difficult to have people engage, you know, when it comes to those topics. A lot of people choose to remain ignorant, which you wouldn't necessarily find in other campuses. What else did I change? I don't think I would change anything else. Additionally, I am, as I mentioned, our campus's co-president for our APEC chapter. Something that surprised me a lot. I was really involved with APAC when I was in high school, but I went to a Jewish day school, and that was, you know, only Jewish students. And when I came to our campus, I noticed that a lot of the people involved with APAC aren't necessarily Jewish. And that was something that kind of struck me, but it's also the beauty of our school's APAC chapter, I think. And that's why I decided to get a lot more involved as well. And again, APAC has so many incredible opportunities, and they send a lot of the CANPAC students to different events, and we do our own programming on campus. We get to know our local officials and really help throughout campus to spread awareness about the U.S.-Israel relations.
Our beautiful Hillel Building was just remodeled in 2015 and is conveniently located right at the main entrance to campus. It's also right next to where the freshman dorms will be next year. One thing I love about Hillel is there are so many areas where you can just sit and relax or do homework, hang out with friends, whatever it is. And as you can see, there's a TV section, so you always know what's going on at Hillel and in Jewish life. This is one of the main activity rooms downstairs, and it can be used for a multitude of occasions. However, it's most commonly used for Shabbat services every Friday night. We have one service where everyone can spend Shabbat together.